All right, part 3 on harvesting the neckbands off of a t-shirt. So what I'm going to do now is everybody has their own method, what feels comfortable if you're left-handed or right-handed. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to take and put the t-shirt in my hand this way so that the neckband is closest to the base of my fingers. I pinch the shirt like this because then I can create some tension. You see how I end up with this fold? Almost a bit of a Z, but now these fingers create a bunch of tension, and I'm going to be, in this part you are going to actually use your seam ripper, and you know, I actually bought one of those seam rippers that has a lifetime guarantee because this dulls them very quickly. So the lifetime guarantee, it stays sharp the same amount of time as the other dollar seam rippers, so truthfully, get a seam ripper that's comfortable in your hand and just know ahead of time, unless you know somebody who knows how to sharpen them, you're going to be buying more of them. One of our sweet benefactors bought us a big bag full. I'll tell you, the smaller ones, there's some that are really dainty on the ends here. You'll like those better. The bigger ones, they might have nice handles, but the tip of it is hard to get in. Now sometimes, if you've seen some of the Facebook videos, not done by us, but other people, they'll tell you to put that little ball in there. You're going to have a harder time with that. As long as you spread this out and create this tension like I'm doing, you'll be able to get that tip to ride in there real carefully and not rip. So we don't want to rip this. If you rip this, you know, if something happens and you accidentally get on over here, it's fine. We aren't using that. So don't worry about that. But try as much as you can to protect the neckband. So I'm going to keep going around because I'm going to show you, by doing this, cleanup even of the neckband is going to be pretty slick. And you know what? If you put a good movie in at night, you could do a bunch of these while it looks like you're keeping your husband company. He won't even know that you're actually working. Unless he quizzes you on the movie. In that case, you might be in trouble, but I do this. So this also makes pretty good lap work. Sometimes we'll get just neckbands that people have cut out from shirts, and those I stick them in a bag and take them with me if I have to wait at the doctor's office or something. I take them with. It's easier to wait when you're busy. Okay, so getting there. I'm almost done. All right. So occasionally you're going to have a few resisting stitches. That is because they serge on and then serge off. So there is about a 2-inch area where there's double serging on there, so don't worry about that. So now you see how I've got all these strings. If I just grab them like this, look how clean that neckband is. So for when the seamstress comes along and she's going to be assembling the dress, she's going to much prefer to see this than one with strings everywhere. Those tend to end up in the bottom of the basket and nobody wants to use them. So if you're doing these in your chair, here's what I do. I just keep collecting them on my arm until I have too many to wiggle. Then you know. Or I have a lamp by my chair and I stick them up on the lamp and pretty soon it's all covered up in neckbands. That's how to take care of harvesting a t-shirt.